Hi Bright Days Ahead family! Thank you for watching our channel. And if you are new to our channel, we help inspire others to live like the best days are always ahead of us. We share our family's adventures with young kids in tow and RV lifestyle tips and tricks. But today's episode can be for anyone looking to solve a mobility issue. Perhaps you live in a tiny house or apartment. Maybe you live in the city and don't always want to drive a car. Or you simply need to get outside and get that much needed vitamin D. Today, I want to share with you our Rad Power Bikes. We've had our Rad Runner e-bikes for about a year, solving a mobility issue for our family. And in this episode, you will learn about our e-bikes, how we selected these bikes, and what our experience has been. So I hope you enjoy this episode.
Getting out and stretching our legs a little bit, huh, Brighton? Oh, do a stretch.
Do a stretch.
Do a stretch. Ah.
Where's your exercise? Where's your toes?
Come on, Daisy.
Okay,
get out there and do a little stretchy stretch.
Can you show us, Mom? Oh, do you girls like going on bike rides? Yeah.
Oh, there's Daisy. She's stretching now.
Hey, show me your stretch. What's your exercise?
Everybody lean over, touch their toes.
Stretch your legs out.
Stretch your legs out.
Can you do that, Dave?
Good job.
Yeah.
Now Daisy stretching her legs out.
Before we get into the details and review our e-bikes, you must know that we purchased these bikes. We did not receive any discounts or endorsements and are just ordinary consumers like you, looking to solve a problem. When we first started living in our RV, we noticed many RVers had golf carts to tool around the campground. Some of these campgrounds are vast, where a simple walk to the pool can be a half-mile away. We considered a golf cart and even looked at a small cricket golf cart, but we didn't know where to store it or transport it, as we didn't want to tow a trailer behind our fifth wheel. And golf carts can't get you far outside of the campground. And while we love our F450, sometimes it's too big to park. Can you imagine driving the streets of Key West in our giant Super Duty? We started our full-time RV adventure without bringing any bikes with us, as I didn't have a bike, and quite frankly, I'm not a very good bike rider. And with our girls being so young, they can't keep up with their little bikes or navigate streets outside the campground. One day last year, we rented e-bikes in Traverse City, Michigan to sightsee the city. We were able to rent a bike trailer to tow the girls and then get out to discover all the beautiful bike trails around the Traverse City. Never in my life have I jumped on a bike and ridden over 10 miles. We were hooked. We loved the e-bike experience and how it took the intimidation and fear out of biking longer distances. The ability to explore more geography and get some exercise at the same time was a fantastic win. So began our quest to find the right e-bike for our family. We wanted something we could take on bike trails for exercise and use as a replacement for our truck to tour and sightsee. We wanted a bike to take to the market to pick up a quick gallon of milk or carry stuff to the pool. We also wanted a bike with bigger tires to ride on different surfaces, as some campgrounds have gravel or dirt roads. Most importantly, we also wanted to stick to a budget of around $1,000 to $1,500 per bike, which ruled out many brands. We found Rad Power Bikes and liked the customer reviews for their bikes. The Rad Runner utility bike looked like it met a lot of our needs. This bike is easily customized by adding on accessories like child seats or baskets. In fact, the Rad Runner has 330 accessory combinations, which means your Rad Runner could be uniquely customized for you. However, what intrigued us so much about the Rad Runner was the option to add a passenger package. The passenger package transforms our Rad Runner into scooter-style seating, perfect for a quick trip to the ice cream shop. The passenger package comes with a passenger seat that can sit flush with the driver's seat, retractable foot pegs, and a protective wheel skirt. The rear seat is elevated to allow the adult passenger to see the road ahead. We have found that we can put the girls in front of us between our legs and ride further back, giving them a view too. Other accessories we added to both bikes include full fenders, a rear view mirror, and the LCD display upgrade. The Rad Runner full fenders are extra wide, making them perfect for blocking the snow, water, and sand that you can encounter while riding. The fenders are made from durable PVC and stainless steel brackets and hardware. Installation requires tools and skill, as this was the most challenging part of assembling our bikes. In fact, Rad Bikes even suggests that you consider having the fenders installed by a bike shop mechanic if you're not particularly handy. The LCD display upgrade provides additional information while riding, including a speedometer, odometer, trip odometer, average speed, max speed, and pedal assist, or PAS, PAS, levels 1 through 4. From there, we equipped our bike slightly different. John's bike has a center console that can hold 22 pounds and can be used with or without the lid. We've used the center console to store items we don't want blown away on our bike trips. Or John's even run up to the market and bought a gallon of milk. We made my bike a traditional step-through and added the front-mounted basket holding 22 pounds as well. We've used the front basket to carry our beach bag up to the pool, or even grabbed a stack of firewood to bring back to our campground. After all the accessories we added, our bikes resemble the new Rad Runner Plus, except for missing the shock-absorbing front fork and different color schemes. Now for some technical details. Let's get into them. The Rad Runner comes equipped with a 750-watt geared hub motor with 59 foot-pounds of torque to conquer hills and power through loose terrain. The Rad Runner has up to a 45 miles per charge. It has a 48-volt, 14-amp-hour lithium-ion battery. The Rad Runner has a 300-pound payload capacity, enough to carry a friend. It comes equipped with puncture-resistant tires. The inner tire tread is made of a ceramic-coated material to add a line of defense against thorns and small materials. There's a twist grip throttle for 750-watt power on demand. It has single-speed drivetrain for easy riding and low maintenance. It's great for beginners and riders that are just looking to cruise. The Rad Runner has a top speed of 20 miles per hour. There's an integrated brake light which lights up when brakes are applied and can blink when the headlight is turned on with the touch of a button. The Rad Runner has a dual leg kickstand for increased stability when cargo or passengers are loaded on the rear. And it comes with upright handlebars adjusted to allow for various arm lengths or to give the rider a more laid-back ride position. We then had to solve how we carry our e-bikes on travel day. We added the Hollywood e-bike RV rack. This rack is made specifically for bigger e-bikes and made for riding on the hitch of the back of the RV, and it's reinforced with a U-bolt for extra strength. Then we added a Pro Bike Tool bicycle cover to protect the bikes from rain and peering eyes on travel days. In our outdoor kitchen, we made a charging station for our e-bike batteries. In addition, we store our batteries locked away when the bikes are parked or on travel days. Not only does this keep them safe, but it lightens the load on our bike rack on those travel days. We also bought an InStep dual child bike trailer. The bike trailer gives us even more versatility. The girls can ride in the trailer and play dolls or watch the scenery on our longer bike rides. Sometimes they even take a nap. The bike trailer has a tiny trunk, perfect for the beach bag or beach toys and even a picnic lunch. In addition, we've used the bike trailer to help haul laundry to the laundromat or pick up packages at the front office. As the girls get older and ride more on their bikes, we are thinking of training our dog Presley to ride in the trailer so he can join on some biking fun. Just a few of our adventures our Rad Runner has taken us to see this last year. We rode our bikes down the banks of the Tennessee River, touring the city of Chattanooga. We spent a full day on our Rad Runners exploring Key West and all of its treasures. We went miles and miles of fun in Gulf Shores, Alabama, along the beach trails and in town. We rode 20 miles from Sparks, Nevada to Reno, Nevada, along the Veterans Trail and River Trail. We had a fun-filled day at Coronado Island, California, with a trip to the beach, lunch, and a 10-mile bike ride seeing the bay. We even rode into a national park, riding our bike to and through Theodore Roosevelt National Park in North Dakota. Presently, we are in Holland, Michigan, the perfect city to explore by bike. There are so many trails here to see Lake Michigan or to ride into the town of Holland. You can even bike 30 miles up to Grand Haven on a bike trail. You can ride the Rad Runner bike just as a bike with no pedal assistance, or you can ride it more like a moped and not pedal at all. The pedal assistance with settings 1 through 4 is excellent for someone like me who is incredibly intimidated to ride a bike, and I would never dream of riding 10, 15, or even 20 miles at a time. While I may not wear suitable bike shorts, I promise you, even pedaling with pedal assist can give you a good workout. Or you can use the electric throttle or moped feature. John is especially fond of riding this way. He says he paid for the battery and he's going to use it. I tease him, he's a cowboy on a steel horse he rides. A few things we noticed after a year. Hey, the Rad Runner had excellent delivery and packaging. While we had about a month to wait before they arrived in a great big box. You will need to allow nearly an hour to unbox. This bike comes mostly assembled except for the accessories. The hardest part of putting the bikes together was assembling the fenders on the bikes, as we mentioned. Our bikes now have a few minor scrapes and scratches from everyday use. The storage consoles show some cracks in the protective plastic, and it can be difficult to put stuff in and out of the console and then secure the straps. We've had to adjust our e-bike brakes often. Rad Bike's website has an excellent video showing you how to adjust and maintain your e-bikes. The battery life has exceeded our expectations with a 30 to 50 mile radius based on our driving conditions. We've experienced great customer service. Rad customer service has written us back regarding any questions on which we've contacted them. They were also very proactive when they recalled the front basket by sending us an email and then quickly replacing it. Unfortunately, we've not had as good of experience with the puncture-resistant tires, as we've had about 3 flats, 1 from a fish hook in the keys and 2 goat heads. And if there's anything that we would like to change or improve upon our bikes, we'd like a front suspension fork, as the ride can be a bit jarring over bumps. Our bikes have changed our RV game. We are no longer reliant on our huge and hard-to-park truck for our adventures. And for those with larger families, check out the Rad Wagon as an option for even more passengers or cargo capacity. Hey, our bikes do come with a major warning though. We happily share or give test drives as we're frequently asked about our bikes. But these bikes are addictive. If you see us around and want to try them, do ask. But you've been warned. A bike purchase will be in your future too. Just ask a few of our friends who are now riding Rad. So it's been a year with our bikes and we are huge fans. I guess you could say we're in the hashtag Ride Rad fan club. We often get stopped when we're on our bikes by people wanting to know about them, and we recommend these bikes for anyone looking for a utility e-bike. Hey, we hope you like this video and you learned something about Rad e-bikes. And we want to hear from you. Let us know if you're riding Rad or if you have questions about e-bikes. Also, what has your experience been? We are deeply grateful to those of you that watch our videos, and we hope that we see you on the bike trail soon. And may you and your family have many bright days ahead.